Hi, it's Miss Goodrich again. Today we're going to read a book about David Bowie. Little David lived with his family in a tiny house on an ordinary street in London, but he had ideas that would take him out of this world. At school, he loved music and dance classes. He had a real talent for singing, and his dance moves were from another planet. His teachers had never seen anything like it before. He spent hours listening to his brother's rock and jazz records. David was so impressed by the power of music that he started to write his own songs. David studied art, music, and design at school. Sometimes his teachers were not sure if he was a boy or a girl, but David was just delighted to be himself. One day, he got into a silly fight with his friend George, who punched him in the eye. That punch changed David's look forever and made him strangely magnetic. David and George remained friends and formed a group called the Conrads. The rest of the band was happy playing at weddings, but David wanted to become a star. He jumped from band to band, looking for a chance, dreaming that one day all the lonely kids on planet Earth would sing his songs out loud. But David knew that a great singer needed to be a great performer too. He decided to mix music with the most spectacular outfits and dance moves ever seen on stage. David wrote a song about a lonely astronaut, and it became his first big hit. The whole world listened to his song the day man first walked on the moon. Next, David transformed into an alien rock star called Ziggy Stardust, the coolest space invader the world had ever seen. Dressed as Ziggy, he finally made it to superstardom. David wasn't sure where he was going from there, but he knew it wouldn't be boring. He kept reinventing himself, and that's what made him David Bowie. For more than 40 years, he kept exploring new galaxies. Filled with futuristic sounds, he inspired generations of fans to find their own voice and dare to be different. And by never being afraid to be himself, little David became the most unique star who ever fell to earth. Now go listen to some David Bowie.